Hey guys! With our breathing video being such a big hit yesterday, Steph and I decided to come back on and share some of our favorite stretches that can be done from a sitting position with you guys today. So we'll work through a handful of stretches, working from our neck all the way down to our legs, and yeah, we're just excited to share some good stuff with you. So these will be great stretches to do whether you are stuck at home, working from home, or maybe you're still at work but you're sitting in your desk. Stretching is just great to keep your body moving, but also is another great way to help reduce anxiety, reduce tension, all of that. It just brings a little bit of mindfulness to what's going on with your body. So I hope you enjoy this set of stretches. So first things first, whatever position you're in, come to a nice upright posture. If you can, plant your feet flat on the floor. Steph, can you touch the floor?
Yes, only if I slide forward. Otherwise, I'm like a little kid who can...
So if you can, put your feet flat on the floor. Again, like I said yesterday, I like to close my eyes when I do all of this stuff. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to take a nice deep breath in through my nose and out through the mouth. And then I'm going to bring my right hand to the top of my head, and I'm going to bring my right ear towards my right shoulder. Be mindful that you're keeping your left shoulder anchored down. You can even press down through your elbow and anchor it down towards your seat or towards the floor. You should feel a nice, gentle stretch from the side of your head here up by your ear, all the way down to the side of your shoulder. This is an upper trap stretch. All these stretches should be tolerable and comfortable, but you should feel the stretch. And typically I tell people to try to hold the stretch for about 30 seconds. For the purpose of this video, we might hold the stretches a little bit less than that, but when you're doing them on your own, try to count to 30 seconds or even maybe do some deep breathing. So take one more big deep breath in here through the nose, and then as you exhale, release your hand from your head. And then switch sides, bringing your left ear towards your left shoulder. Again, anchor your right shoulder blade down. I like what Steph is doing here. She's actually holding on to the chair or surface that she's sitting on to keep that shoulder from riding up. Again, take another deep breath in, and then as you exhale, release your hand from your head, and you're going to switch sides. Again, bring your right hand to the top of your head. This time you're going to tilt your face towards the right side and bring your nose towards your armpit, and retract your chin backwards to feel a nice stretch along the back of your head, kind of from the base of your skull towards your left shoulder blade. Just as we did in the first stretch, you want to anchor that left shoulder down so it doesn't start to ride up on you. Hold for one more big deep breath here, and then exhale to release the hand and switch sides to the left. So left hand comes up, bring your nose towards your left armpit, retract your chin backward, or
And yes, if you all could see us in a selfie mode, we would have the best double chins. That is the idea.
Yes. So when I say retract your chin, it basically means give yourself a double chin. As you take your next breath in, really direct your breath into the area that you feel stretching. And then as you exhale, gently release your head. Now with both of those stretches, you are putting some overpressure on your head, but you're not trying to yank it or anything like that. So just be mindful and do what feels good for that. The next stretch is going to be a side stretch. So Steph will start going to our left side. Okay. So you're going to sweep your right arm up and overhead, and then sweep all the way over. I'm going to rest my hand on this surface that I'm on. If you're just sitting in a chair, you can bring both arms up and go out to the side, whatever works for the position or chair that you're sitting in. Breathe in into the right side of your rib cage. And then on your next exhale, engage your abs to come all the way back up. So you're getting a little tiny bit of an ab workout there. And then we'll do the same thing going to the opposite direction. The left arm comes up and overhead and reaches all the way up and over. Breathing in through the nose.
When you breathe
And out
in,
through the mouth.
see if you can reach just a little bit farther.
One more big deep breath in here. And then on your exhale, engage your core to come all the way back up. Nice job. Next, stretches for your shoulders. So you're going to bring your right arm up and across your body. Bring your left arm to cradle right underneath your elbow, stretching it across the body. And then the most important part of this stretch is to pull your shoulder blade back and down. And you should feel a nice little stretch through your shoulder. Still sitting up nice and tall. Continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Directing your breath into the area that you feel your stretch. And then exhale, release. Maybe do a nice shoulder roll, send those shoulders back a few times, and then switch sides. Left arm comes up, right arm scoops underneath, cradle the elbow, and then pull your shoulder blade back and down. Big deep breaths here. You can even practice some of the breathing exercises we worked on yesterday, maybe counting how long it takes to inhale, and then extending your exhale 1 second longer. Take one more breath here, and then exhale to release. Good. We'll move down to some stretches for our lower body and legs. So scoot to the very edge of your chair. Bring your right leg extended all the way so that your knee is straight. Rest your heel on the ground. Sit up as tall as you possibly can. And then you're going to hinge forward at your hips. So your back is still in a nice straight line. You're making a nice little angle here with your leg and your trunk. Remember that your head is an extension of your spine, so try not to let your head slump down. And this is going to give you a nice hamstring stretch back behind your thigh and your knee. Depending on how tight your legs are, you might feel this into your calf, and you may even feel it into your toes a little bit. Continue to breathe here. We'll take one more big deep breath. Maybe sink into it a little more if that feels good. And then exhale, come back up and switch sides. So straighten the left leg out, nice straight knee, plant the heel on the ground. You can't see us in the video, but our toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. And then sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in and then hinge forward. Continuing to take nice deep breaths here. And then on your next exhale, you can come all the way back up to sitting. Again, keep your feet flat on the ground if you can. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. We're going to start by gently putting pressure away from the body through your right knee. So this is what's called a figure 4 stretch. It stretches some of your hip and glute muscles. You should feel a nice little pull along the side of your hip here. It helps to sit up nice and tall. And again, take nice deep breaths. Even though your air is coming into your lungs, it's still really important to direct the breath into the area that you're feeling the stretch. You'll actually get a little bit more of a stretch, and your body will feel a little bit more relaxed in that stretch as you're directing your breath. On your next exhale, release and switch sides. You're going to cross your left ankle over your right knee and push the right knee away from the body. Deep breath in and out. One more. And exhale. Come out of that stretch. And again, these are a little faster than we would want, but just for video's sake, we're speeding it up. So cross the right ankle over the left knee again. This time you're gonna scoop your right knee and pull it up towards your opposite shoulder. Stay in a nice upright posture here, because if you slump, you will not feel the stretch nearly as much.
Mine doesn't want to do that.
And if you find that you're not as flexible in some of these positions, or even can't get into some of these positions as easy, that's okay. It's a place to work towards. These stretches here with your ankle across your knee can also be done laying down on your back. So if you do these in bed, they're sometimes a little bit easier than they are sitting up. So exhale to release and switch sides. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side.
I'm going to show them how to do it laying down, because that doesn't feel good. So what are we doing?
Okay, cross your left
go.
leg over your right knee. And then Steph can actually bring her right leg all the way up, so she gets a nice stretch there. But even if you can't bring that right leg up, you can bring it back down, and now just pull your left knee towards your shoulder. There you go. Nice job. Good. And then rest. Perfect. All right, we have one last stretch to show you. This one is more for the back. So we're going to come back into that figure 4 position. So right leg over the left knee, and then again, nice upright posture, and then you're going to twist to the right side. Take a big deep breath in here, and then as you exhale, you can kind of sink into that twist a little bit more. But your goal here is not to yank on your back and see how far you can go. You just want to feel a nice little stretch. Bring some mobility through your lumbar and thoracic spine. Work on breathing into your ribs here. Feel your ribs expand outward. And then on your next exhale, you can unwind. And we'll switch sides one last time. Sit up nice and tall, and then cross over to your left side, doing the same thing. With all of these stretches, you might find that one side is easier or harder in certain positions than others. That's okay. Try not to judge it. It's just something to work on. And you can just take note of it, and that might be an area to focus on stretching a little bit more frequently. On your next exhale, you can release and come back to your normal sitting position. We hope you